You see, the Bible says, my sheep know my voice. Years ago when I gave my life to Christ. But at the time I was chasing a dream, I was trying to make music. I was trying to make millions. Trying to be the next best thing smoking. And I was laying on the bed in a deep sleep. Like I could move. I couldn't move, but I could see everything. And a figure appeared into me. Let's just assume it was Jesus, because it looked like the Jesus that everybody portrayed on TV and stuff. So, but the feeling felt so wholesome. And he was like, I was carrying you. And this and that. It's like playing in my emotions, showing me some things from the past. Or bringing things to remembrance, right? So I'm like, this gotta be Jesus. I remember it was showing up, like doing that hike right there when you was in the military. My angels were pushing you and all this and that. And I'm like, man, this is a great dream. Or vision, whatever it is. And then it took a turn for the worse. It was like, if you worship me. I was like, what? You're like, let me in. And he was like, if I let you in, you're gonna be up there with the stars in Hollywood and stuff like that. And I was like, let me in. I was like, nope. I started fighting. I was like, nope. I woke up. It's the first time in my life I believe I was visited by the devil to join his team. Embrace what he wanted. This is a true story. I ain't making it up. This is a true story. This is my first encounter with a presence that portrayed itself to be Jesus. But I know I have never seen Jesus before. But he was like, basically, he didn't say he was Jesus. But he made the assumption that I would believe that's who he was. From all the imagery I'm so used to. You understand? Because that's what I saw. Saw him just like he looked in the Passion of Christ or so. What about the little girl that said she had a vision of how Jesus really looked? And she drew Jesus looking just like the other ones, but just had short hair and a little small beard, like a metrosexual. But anyway, Lord have mercy, forgive me. But she drew that, and people take that drawing, that image, and they put it on a screensaver. They get a portrait of it because they said that is the image of God, because this little girl dreamed it of Jesus. But Jesus never sat down for a painting or nothing. They even got the Shroud of Turin. This is how we think Jesus looked according to the shroud. I don't care how Jesus looked. If that's his shroud, so be it. They try to tell you they know how dinosaurs look too. And I believe they dead wrong on that. You know all them sounds you hear in the movies of Jurassic Park and how you think a dinosaur sound is not accurate because nobody has heard a dinosaur? I ain't never heard one. You understand? So they just make it up. Whoever loveth and maketh a lie. They just make stuff up. That's why in books they got fact and they got fiction. And the Bible just stands in its own category. And they consider fact or fiction. It's just considered spiritual or something like that. When you go to the bookstore, you look for the Bible section. You know, it's like, what category does that mean? Because they don't know what to say about it. Well, I know what to say about it. It's fact. That's what I'm about to say. So many things in the Bible have been proven over time, but they still never put it in the history books. Out of all this new stuff that's coming out, new ways of finding out things, and there are new things to prove the Bible, but they're not putting it in schools yet. Why? I bet they found a new tomb that involved Anubis. They'll be like, let's go erect Anubis. Let's put that in the books. But anything in regards to Jesus. Like I was watching some Muslim trying to say, how did Judas die? One part say hung. One part say he purchased some land and his bowels burst over. Well, anybody who know about hanging folks, sometimes when people are hung, their bowels burst out. They lose all bodily function. And they pee and have a bowel movement on themselves. Now, how in the world can you can't connect them dots? You could be hanging and your bowels burst out. It's very simple. Look it up. Tell me if I'm lying. I'm not. It's the truth. Well, it's a discrepancy. No, it's not. It's two parts. If you combine the two, you can put common sense together. But you ain't trying to do that. You're just trying to disprove a fact. Judas died. I'm talking about they picked the most retarded verses to try to prove a point. Ain't that crazy? Don't you think they could have found something better than that to try to disprove the Bible? You know, I'm gonna tell you one thing about my belief system. I believe in the Holy Bible. And that's what God came to me in. You know, the Lord never tell me, hey, look at the Quran. But why the people who read the Quran are going to the Bible to try to find answers? Why, if your religion is so perfect, if your belief system is so perfect, your Quran is so perfect, why are you still trying to disprove the Bible? I don't give a damn about the Quran. I ain't trying to disprove it. Ain't got nothing to do with me. So why am I trying to disprove something that I don't believe to be true? I'm just asking the question. Now, does that make sense to you? I don't have to disprove it. Why are y'all trying to disprove our Bible? Let me pause now. We'll continue.